like a butterfly. Do-do-do-do-do. Bum, 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 bum. That's weird. Hi guys, welcome if anybody is here. If nobody's here, ayo, hi Myth, how are you? Hi. Surprised this early? Let's be honest, it's not early. It's 11:30, but it's early for me, I suppose. Dude, I've been dead. I've been so dead. I went to the gym today, but I've been so dead. Like, I don't know what it is. Still dying from work today is the norm? No. Wait, you didn't stream today. I actually checked. The one day I checked, I was like, oh, I'll stop by. It's an hour, yeah, it's an hour earlier than what I've been doing recently for sure. But it should be earlier than that, you know? We always strive for better. Doesn't always happen. Most of the time it doesn't happen, but. Hi, Dansadone. My foot is doing a lot better. Like, all my bites are still, like, weird looking. I actually have one on my hand. It's doing the best out of all of them. The one on my hand is. It's right here. But I feel like there's people letting off fireworks right now. I hope it's fireworks. I'm... Yeah, that's fireworks. Can you guys hear them? Yes. I was about to ask you. Well, I wondered at first, but because it's like, boom, and then like 5 seconds later, boom. Like if it's a consistent, that's usually how you tell if it's a consistent thing. But sometimes they go hand in hand. Like if people are celebrating, they're like, oh yeah, let's shoot off some fireworks and a little pew pew. You know, like I don't know, they shoot them into the air. It's very dangerous. Nonetheless, because the bullets do not disappear into the abyss. They have to fall somewhere, and they can still hurt people very badly. So, don't do that. And if you see somebody about to do that, don't let them. So stupid. Hi, XRP. But yeah, the bites on my foot. Okay, so my foot isn't really swollen anymore. It was a little bit after I left the gym. I think it was just like irritation. But like the bites are still like weird blisters. I don't know how to say it in a way that's not gross. They're like weird blisters, which is apparently normal. But it has been. Here's the crazy thing. I don't know, like there has to be all sorts of different species. I didn't like pick up a little family of them, take them to a scientist and ask what kind they were exactly. But I've been bit multiple times by fire ants. I never had a reaction like that. Yeah, swollen, blah, blah, blah. But that had to be like a very like weird type of fire ant. Hydrate. Cheers. Guys, this is not alcohol. This is Italian sparkling water, and I added vitamin C packet to it. And a lime. I was just like shoving stuff down the bottle. A piece of the lime. Ah! Caught me off guard. Hi, Hawk. So you ended up going. I went to the gym today. I hadn't been going, and honestly, it was so miserable not going. And like since not going, like I've just been so exhausted. Like I don't know if it has to do with the fact that I've been taking Benadryl at night, but man, like I just cannot like. I like literally my eyes have stayed like this. Like today's the first day that I'm like finally I feel like I'm a little better. I didn't just send regular fire ants to attack you. No, there were like some special kind that like nobody's discovered. No, they're definitely discovered. But here's the thing too, is that like there's different types of anthills and different types of fire ants. I don't know what kind they were. Like if I get bit again, I'm gonna be like, I need to like, I don't know how I'm gonna grab it. But I guess I need to keep like a plastic baggie in my back pocket or something so I can grab a few of them to like Google image or whatever, reverse Google search and figure out what they are. Dude, when totally different story, but when there was a termite issue at the house that I currently live in. I'm not kidding. I got a baggie. I took the vacuum. I sucked some out of the wall. I like put the vacuum hole up to the wall, sucked some out of the wall. And then I opened the bag, the vacuum, and I grabbed them out and I put them in the baggie. And then so when the guy came, I said, this is what I got. Because he was like, oh, I need to see what you got. And I was like, this. And he was like, oh. He was like, nobody's ever given me a sample like this. And I was like, do you need more? And he goes, no. And then he was like, these are the first we've seen this year. And I was like, do you want to take these with you? And he was like, sure. And so I gave him a souvenir. They were the Dance and Dominate kind. Very rare. I don't think it's the fire ants. It's weird. If I stopped working out for a week, I feel more tired. It's weird. No, but it almost felt like ever since it happened, which I still had to do some work and stuff, but I felt like I've like almost like a flu type tired. Like literally everything like that. I didn't stream last time. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. I didn't have it in me, and I was like, I don't want to just sit here like that. Like the 2 days ago, the last time I streamed, when I was like falling asleep and like I couldn't even keep up with the conversation. And like there's not a lot of craziness going on in here, like so there wasn't that much to keep up with. But I was like, bro, I'm falling asleep. This is not good. So, anyways, I didn't want to like get on and just be like half asleep. He could tell you were special, so he was nice and accepted your souvenir. Well, to be fair, I think I told you this when it happened, but the person who came was like the owner of the company, and they had some trainees with them. So this was the first, since it was the first swarm of the season, the trainees had actually, they had seen like dead carcasses of bugs, but they hadn't actually seen like the differences. And I had done so much research before they came that I was like, yeah, this is a da-da-da-da-da. And they were like, they were just, I think they thought I was like in a very, I don't know, they definitely thought I was weird. I was I'm dancing around it, but they were probably like, man, do you need a job? Dude, should I get a job as an exterminator? Tell you guys all my exterminate, nah. If they call me for like spiders or snakes, I don't think I would like it very much. Yeah, they were probably weirded. Now that I really think about it, they were probably weirded out by the fact that I wasn't scared and that I was like, I'm gonna figure this out. The only thing I couldn't do is I mean, like, obviously, but like I couldn't get the stuff because like the stuff they use, you have to have like a license to buy it, like the really, really good stuff. And then you have to literally like drill into the concrete outside to pump it under the ground, and then you have to dig a trench around the house, and then you have to like pour the stuff into the trench, and then you got to cover the trench with dirt, and then you got to fill in those holes in the concrete with concrete, so that it's like you never drilled into them. So I didn't really know any. I mean, like, I saw that, but I don't know if I would have been too good at all of that without any experience. But I knew what was in that wall. That's for dang sure. Did you bite the fire ants back? I did not. I should have. One of them, literally, I was like, bam, 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 whenever, like, because I was like trying to get them off, because I was like, hot, 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 you know, because it was like, and you could like feel it, and it was just like, it was just, I don't know how to explain it other than that. And my leg was like feeling hot, like really hot all of a sudden, and I was like smacking my leg trying to get them off, which probably just made them even more mad. And they were like, everybody sting, you know, because I don't know, that's what like people, there's like one, like, apparently there's like a leader ant, and they like tell them all when to sting. I don't know how true that is. I guess it's true. Anyways, but I was like smack, 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 like trying to get them off because I was just like freaking out. And then one of their heads was literally like stuck to my leg. I think that's one of the worst bites, but nothing the sketchy part of the internet can't solve. Exactly. Snakes? They're not that bad. I'm not scared of pet snakes, but snakes that are just in the wild and they're just slithering around and I don't know that like what they're gonna do, that's the ones that I'm not too big of a fan of. Your legs were getting hot. Don't you see? They were just trying to help with your gym leg gains. Nah, it was not that good. It was bad. It was bad. I felt like I did good at the gym, but oh my gosh, I don't even want to be mean, but there was a guy on the treadmill next to me, like 2 treadmills down, singing at the top of his lungs. Like, not consistently, but it was just, like, the parts of the song that he knew. And I was just like, bro, there's no way that you're scream singing in the middle of this gym right now. And, like, no, I mean, like, I ended up getting off and, like, going to a different area of the gym. But there's no way that, like, it was not disturbing other people. The best kind? No. And, like, one of the things was, like, he was singing and he was like, I ain't gonna follow no rules. No. Can't tell me what to do. Yeah. And I was like, you should, no, like, I don't even know what he was singing. Wow, it's been a while. Welcome. Hello. I was wearing headphones. I was listening to a podcast. And, like, all of a sudden, it's like, yeah, like, can't tell me what to do. And I was like, bro, there's no way. I'm not even trying to be mean, like, but, and then also, I don't understand it. People who do this, maybe one of you guys can give me better input. They may or may not have also been one of those people who turns the treadmill on to, like, level 9 where the treadmill's like do and then they aren't even on it and they just jump onto the treadmill from that speed, like so fast, like I could never run that fast, and they start from there. Like, how do you not immediately faceplant? That was a little impressive, but also, like, why do you not start at 0 and slowly work your way up? Like, why do you need to start at 1,000? When are you gonna be in a situation where you don't start at 0? Like, you're never just gonna start running at level 10, right? Like, what is he training for? Am I being mean? Please help me to know. If you're reading this, it's too late. Too late for what? This guy is everything you hate. I wouldn't say that, but if he decided to move to a different gym, I would be like, yes, that's a great idea. I think that's what I would say. Hi, Miracle Boy. Hydrate. Hydrate. Cheers. Guys, look at this burn scar I have now. It's so freaking ugly. It looks like a... It literally looks like dirt. It's so freaking ugly. Maybe he's training for the Olympics. I would ask him, but I don't want to talk to him. Did you get that from a hot pan? Yeah, I was doing the thing that you're not supposed to do, where you reach over, and this is basically like the outside of a pan, circular pan. I reached over it, and my arm went, it literally sizzled. It was hot. I mean, yes, you're being mean, but also, he's weird. How's the stream going so far? It's going good. How are you? Question, if you wear headphones at the gym and see someone approaching you, will you quickly remove the headphones and see what they had to say or keep them on, try to avoid? Okay, this is actually kind of funny because if I'm not sure if they're approaching me, I will keep them on, but if they're obviously like wanting to say something to me, I will definitely take them out. But like, if you're just standing next to me for a second, I'm not taking them out. Like, I'm not trying to like make the conversation happen. But there was one time, actually, it's kind of funny. Triumphant, that I raid sometimes on stream, he randomly started going to my gym, and I didn't realize he started going to my gym. And he saw me at the gym. He didn't even know what gym I went to, by the way. He saw me at the gym, and he came up to me, and he was like standing. I was doing like an arm workout, and I was just looking at the floor in front of me, right? Like, I was not looking at anybody else. I'm like doing my arm workout, and he comes and stands, and I just like see his feet. And then like I look up, because I was like, this guy's standing here for like 2 seconds now. And then they waved. And then so I look up off the floor, and I like do a little side eye. I'm like, you know, like, is this guy trying to like does this guy want my machine? Like, what does this guy want? Anyways, I look up and I realize who it was, and I was like, oh, like, but I was just so shocked because I hadn't seen him in forever. And so like I removed my headphones and I like gave him a hug. I don't even know if he wanted a hug. I was like sweaty, but I just like hadn't seen him in forever. It was fine. But I did hug him and I was sweaty. But I hadn't seen him. He was sweaty too. I hadn't seen him in so long, and so I just like hugged him. I'm going to tell him that he jump scared you at the gym. Oh, he knows. Because I was like, I mean, like, I probably literally was like, and I was like, oh, hi. And then like I jumped up and gave him a hug, and then I was like, oh. Anyways, so yes, I would say that I would acknowledge them if I knew that they were trying to talk to me. Can I follow your Instagram? Yeah, it's basically .lexx. It's at the bottom of the panels. And he actually literally like a week later, he moved to Austin. So now he lives in Austin. I gave him a lot of recommendations when he moved to Houston for like places to go and gyms and stuff. And he had been going, I like recommended him because he wasn't like a huge, I go to a gym that like doesn't have air conditioning. And I had recommended, because of where he was living at, I had recommended him to go to this one gym. And he was like, oh no, like, because he did like a day pass to try him out. And this one gym, he was like, oh no, that gym's like way too he didn't like, it was like too much like old equipment, warehousey, like that. I was like, oh, then you would hate my gym. So I never even gave him like a recommendation to go to my gym. I gave him a recommendation for a nicer gym that he went to for months. And then randomly like, I don't even know why. I guess he just like passed by my gym and he was like, oh, I'm gonna try out this gym. And then he started going there. That is psychopath behavior, not having air. It's actually not. So like they have fans on like part of it, but then part of it's like outside. It's like an indoor-outdoor gym. That's interesting. I had that situation bumping into a friend and hugging, but neither of us were sweating. Now you got me thinking if we would have hugged if I was already sweaty. Well, I think that I really don't know, but I think that he was there. It doesn't matter, but I think he was there first. So I think he was. I tell myself that I haven't really thought about it, but I think in the moment I was like, oh, he's definitely more sweaty than me, so it's fine. But I should have asked him, like, I don't know. I think it would have been more weird if I was like, can I hug you? I don't know. I'm not even gonna start thinking about it because it doesn't matter. This was like months ago at this point. And obviously, I mean, like, I didn't, he doesn't care. It was a side hug. It wasn't like it was like patting his back and like rubbing up on him or anything. It was like a little side hug. No, Aaron at Texas gym sounds horrible. It's actually, I like it, and I don't know why. I still wish, like, one day I will. Okay, I'm speaking this into existence, okay? I will have, like, my own Smith machine, like, cable, Smith machine, cable machine, like, maybe, like, a combo for that one. Like, I just want my own, like, I want my own Smith machine so bad. I don't know why. That is like one piece of, and it doesn't even make sense. That is one piece of gym equipment. I'm like, if somebody, if there's like none open, I'm not like gonna wait in line for it, you know? And they stay like so busy. I'm like, there's a lot of them, but they stay pretty busy. And I don't like the free ones. Like I have to have the Smith machine where it's like a little bit of assistance because I will just be unbalanced. I don't know. But that I will have one day. I would love to have my own. You guys would not, I would be unrecognizable in 6 months if I had my own because you guys don't understand. That and a freaking walking tread. Oh my gosh, they have one on sale right now at Walmart for $189 and it's the one with the handlebar where you can put like a laptop on top. Oh my gosh, that and a little home gym, you guys would not recognize me. Within like 6 months, you guys would be like, who took over your body? I would be like, you guys would not even be able to picture it right now. It would be great. Not that there's anything wrong with how I am now, but I'm telling you, I would be like a muscle mommy. That is what I'm telling you right now. Like there would be nothing holding me back. Because sometimes if I'm on like a machine too long and there's people waiting in line, I'm like, oh, those people have places to be. And then like, so I just like hurry up and maybe like don't go to failure like I would if I had it at my house and I could just add more weights. Or like, let's say there's only like bigger weights in like and I don't feel like unracking every single one to change out for this one right now, and I would rather just wait. So that's a little bit of laziness, I will say. So, but if it was at my home gym, my weights would always be set up to where I needed them to be, and nobody would be taking my weights, you know? But that's why I like the Smith machine because it makes me feel more secure. Just for that, I'm gonna switch. You're gonna sneak in and switch my weights around. That is actually so mean. Guys, this is a bracelet, by the way, I've had since I was a child. That I'm wearing right now. I was cleaning out some drawers and I came across it. I mean, like, I knew I had it, obviously. Yeah, right after I fly there. But yeah, I would say even if I just had like a walking treadmill, it would be so nice because I could get so many steps in. I mean, I could even like, I could add a little lift to my desk and I could be like walking and streaming. You guys have no idea how much I could talk while I walk. Because whenever I'm sitting still, I get sleepy. And that's why I think that I might have a little bit of narcolepsy. Because my grandpa has it. Yeah, but when I'm having to do stuff on the computer, I get so tired so fast, and it's so stupid. And here's the thing: sometimes you can have it, but it not like affect you until you're a little bit older. And I think that's why I used to be able to do like 24-hour streams, and I can't anymore. I have not been diagnosed. They have to put like a sleep tracker on you, and they see how fast. Like they do different sleep tests, and so I guess they like tell you to go to sleep. And then like they see how fast your brain goes into REM. And if it happens like super quickly, then over a certain amount of different napping experiments, then that means that you have it. Hi TJ, how are you? Hi Michael. Sleep study for sleep apnea or something else. I'm talking about narcolepsy. Where like you just randomly fall asleep. Maybe this is me, but if I'm on my last set and someone comes to wait for the machine I'm on, obviously waiting like right in front of me, I do some extra sets. I'll take longer. I believe it's rude to just stand there. I respect it more when people ask how many sets I have left, and I let them have it when I'm done. No, for sure. Sometimes I see somebody on another machine and I can tell they're just waiting for me because they keep side-eyeing. And then, like, you know, like you can just feel it. I'm like, bro, stop staring at me. Like, and I probably do the same thing. Hi, Tennis. Yeah. Tired, sore, and hurting. What did you do from work, or did you go to the gym? Give us give us the rundown. But yeah, and apparently it can run in your family. So I don't know. I've never been tested. I probably don't have it, but my grandpa does have it. So I could have gotten it from my grandpa, which would be like crazy. But I'm not even kidding. Even like, you guys know, like if I'm sitting here, like I used to be able to literally yap for like 12 plus hours, like every single day. And now like I'll be sitting here for like 3 hours and I just start falling asleep. Like I'll literally be in the middle of telling you the story and my eyes will just close and I'm just like, it's so bad. I think I developed it from watching your streams. That would be crazy. Guys, I'm so bruised too. You guys can't even see a little bit. Just from my jobs I was doing. But, I'm like, I don't want to like air out all my, I was gonna tell you guys why my family member ended up getting tested, before it, but I was like, I don't, maybe I shouldn't talk about my, like maybe they don't want that on the internet, you know? But I think he takes medicine for it, so. Yeah, I would sleep for like 10 hours. I would literally go to sleep at like 8 a.m. and I would sleep till like 5 p.m. I don't even know how many hours that is. I would like wake up, go pee, go back to bed, let my dogs out, go to bed, wake up. It would be dinner time. and I just don't have, I have other things I have to do. I can't sleep that long. I don't even know if I could sleep that long if I tried. The last few days I feel like I could have, just because I was been so tired. Your is that Samsung 25? Dude, what even does that do? Was gonna get an iPhone. I feel like I saw you put, dude, literally, I'm not even kidding, the last 5 days feel like a fever dream to me. Like, I remember there was one day, and guys, I'm saying one day, like this was 2 years ago. There was one day, and it was whenever Hani was saying that he was gonna come to everybody's dreams. Bro, I actually freaking dreamed about you guys, which isn't that bad. But dude, I was literally like streaming in my dream. And I woke up to go pee and I was like, oh my gosh, I fell asleep on stream. Because I woke up and I was in my bed and I was like, how long, like how many, it was so stupid. Like I would have had to bring my camera up. Like it made no sense. But I like woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I fall asleep on stream. But my PC's not even in my room. It made no sense. But I like dreamed that I was streaming. It's so, I don't even know why I'm telling you this. Yeah, I was just dreaming that I was streaming and it was fine until I woke up and I was like, and especially because I was like in my PJs and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was like, I don't even know. It took me way too long to realize that there was not an emergency, but I woke up with my heart pounding. You did not clip that and send it to Honey. Stop it right now. He should be sleeping or waking up. I thought my life path was 7. Guys, the lady who sings, Pretty Little Baby, I wanna be with you. She died today, a few months after her song went viral. Connie Francis. She died at 87 today. Now you know how I felt that time I napped while you were on. Could still hear you, so my dream was that I was still watching and chatting on stream. Yeah, it's so weird when stuff like that happens, huh? Guy literally answered your question 2 hours ago. You were streaming in a different location? Yeah. I don't know what I thought happened, but I thought that I was still streaming. Like I think that it was just because I had just woken up from my dream and like the dream felt so real that when I woke up I was like, what is going on? First of all, I need a shirt. First of all, band. I actually don't know. Could somebody look it up? It was one message. Do you want to know what I said? Okay. I can't believe he snitched. I can. Dude loves to snitch. And even if you say don't tell, I'm surprised that he did not tell me about my birthday board. I don't know how he kept that from you either. That was actually impressive. Actually. But I think it was the fact that you didn't respond and you weren't responding, and I feel like he got like he got a little flustered, and so he was like, "Hey, guess what? I wasn't even trying to talk to you. Actually, bro, Lex told me to talk to you. So eat that." That's what I think. I think it's because you didn't respond. I think if you would have responded, then he wouldn't have said that it was me. Have you ever seen a blue lime like this? How cool. Guys, I bought a super... Wait, frick. I guess we'll do that the next stream. I bought a coconut. Guys, we haven't had a coconut stream in so long. Arbol Juice, thank you for the sub. Hype for the sub, hype for the sub, hype for the sub, hype for the sub. Thank you, Arbol Juice, for the sub. Thank you. Have a good evening, Lexi. Thank you. I hope that you're having a great night as well. Red 40, basically blue 40 with extra steps. Guess what, though? I'm out of it, so now we get to... No, that was actually like one of those like vitamin C packets. It was not the blue packet that I used to do. Although I will buy more of those just because I haven't. Ooh, fun fact. It's not that fun of a fact. I haven't had soda, pop, whatever you want to call it. I have not had any since the last time I had it on stream. I've only been drinking water and juice and mineral water. It was not 3 days ago. It's actually been a minute. I need to order Dr. Pepper off Amazon. Wait, you have Amazon? Wait, I thought you said you couldn't order it on Amazon. Root beer is for children? SpongeBob is for children. Do you like Pokemon? Hi Cookie. I am not a huge Pokemon fan, but I don't have a problem with it. I'm not like a super fan. I never really got too far into it, to be honest. Like 12 pack blackberry Dr. Pepper is $43. Dude, I have not had the blackberry Dr. Pepper, but I don't think it sounds that good. SpongeBob is rated E for everyone. That's okay. I looked it up myself since Cube isn't here. She had pneumonia. Oh, that's what she passed away from? I was really hoping that it was just natural causes. Dude, I hope that she had some pain medicine because I know how much it sucks having pneumonia at the ages that I've had pneumonia at, and I could not imagine being 87 with pneumonia. She was in the hospital. I don't know why I'm admitting this, but anytime I see the words Dr. Pepper, I read it to myself in a country voice since I was a kid. How do you say it out loud? How do you say Dr. Pepper country? Dr. Pepper? Could you spell that out for me? I don't say it out loud. You've never said the words. Have you ever tasted it? Dr. Pepper. Like that? Dude, I read that as master. Like if my master was to say it, I was like, excuse me? Ugh. Wait. I think I said it like Mickey Mouse. She is meowed. I'm trying to imagine it too and I'm confused. Yeah, like what? Don't buy it, man. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Try it like on a one-off time when you're in the States before you spend $42 on it. Guys, there's this freaking spicy pickle pack that I found on, I'm looking at George back there. Keeps giving me crazy eyes. There's a freaking spicy pickle pack on Amazon, and it's like supposed to be a gift box, but I think I might get it for myself. Y'all are gonna make fun of me if I try and explain it any further. How about you get on stream, I'll guest you, and then you just be like, Dr. How would Mater say Dr. Pepper? Okay.
Hi, I'm Tomater. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
Do you like it?
Dr. Pepper.
Hi, I'm Tomater. That don't sound like Tomater, that sounds like anonymous. Hi, I'm Tomater. Can you say Dr. Pepper? Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper. Sure thing, Dr. Pepper. Sure thing, Dr. Pepper.
Do you like that one better? Can you stop it? There's one more.
Sure thing, Dr. Pepper.
Stop.
Dr. Pepper is a delicious soft drink that is popular around the world. It is known for its distinctive taste, which comes from a blend of fruit flavors and carbonated water. Dr. Pepper is also a symbol of pop culture and has been featured in many movies, TV shows, and songs over the years. It is a classic and timeless beverage that continues to be enjoyed by people of all ages.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a can of Dr. Pepper at you. The Year of the Dragon in 2000. I was born in 1999. What is that? I haven't seen the movie in forever. Is that supposed to be the voice of that truck? Yes, but it doesn't actually sound like him. Tomater he has a very distinct voice for sure. This is how Tomater actually sounds.
Chucks.
Oh, not that one.
First you find a can from a rusty man, boom, boom. Quicker than a dart, make it in smart, boom, boom. That's the way it's done, it's a lot of fun, boom, boom. It's in my funk, making sculptures out of junk. What's that? There we go, somebody's interrupting genius. Well, hey there, buddy. Hey there. You know, I was just thinking of you, and here you are looking right at me. You see me okay? Morning, Sleeping Beauty. I was wondering when you was gonna wake up.
Take whatever you want. Just don't hurt me.
Dr. Pepper. I don't know why you thought of Tomater every time you heard Dr. Pepper. Love Tomater. Let's go. I actually do really like him. But someone in my chat said that every single time they hear they see the word Dr. Pepper, they think of Tomater saying Dr. Pepper. And like, I just don't know how Tomater would say Dr. Pepper, to be honest. I don't think of Maynard. You think of his voice, though, is what you said. So this is Pickle George. I don't watch Rick and Morty, but I do love pickles, so we renamed him. I won him at a game booth at the Houston Rodeo. He's our little stream friend. He just chills back there and he reacts. Most of the time he's shocked, but I think that's just he likes to make sure that we the chat stays entertained, you know, by always being like he gives the shock factor. I've never been there. Hi Angel, how are you? George is an OG. George is an OG, yes. I'm gonna cut his tag. They said that TJ and Noel said that I couldn't cut his tag because then he would not be authentic, so that's why I kept the tag on. And that's the only reason. That's the only reason he still has the tag. And it says do not remove. It is illegal. I'm okay, just tired from work. Hope you're doing well. Get some rest. I'm doing great. You will never regret getting more sleep. Unless you oversleep and you don't make it to work. That's the only time you might regret getting more sleep. That was Noel's idea. I just went along with it. Yeah, because I was like, I'm going to take the tag off. And you guys were like, no. Just chilling on vacation. How long does your vacation last? What's your thoughts on pudding? I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate pudding, but I love vanilla pudding when it has like a real vanilla flavor. I love chocolate, but some chocolate puddings taste like whenever they taste too fake, I don't like it. But I like putting chocolate pudding in my Ninja Creamy ice cream. How was your day? My day was good. Today's like my first official like feeling better day. I got bit by fire ants over the weekend, and my foot was really swollen, and it was kind of crazy. I still have like some remnants from the bites, but we're at least my foot is barely swollen anymore. So I actually for a second because I also saw some like while I was working where I got bit by fire ants. Where I was working and I got bit by fire ants, I also saw some crazy spiders, okay? And so I was like, oh, what? But here's the thing, I saw the ants on my leg and my foot, and they were like gnawing away, you know? But I was like, what if a spider ran over my foot and like bit me while the ants were there too? And so I got like the double whammy. But I ended up like looking up the bites, and I don't think that was it. But the way they like my foot swelled up, I really thought that something crazy was about to happen. Dude, I'm not answering any more of your. Wait, okay. Are you with Echo, Eston? I used to go to Aldi's when I lived in Kentucky. Now that I live in Texas, I don't live very close to an Aldi's. But I still respect the store. I just don't know. If you're about to say a weird joke about Aldi. Did you retaliate against the ants? No comment. Yeah, no comment. Let's just say that fire ant hill is no longer where it was. Yeah, I used to love though. My favorite thing was that, like, well, there was a lot of really good priced things at Aldi, but sometimes their stuff would be kind of expensive. But as long as it wasn't too bad, that was like my in on trying like cool new foods growing up, because I lived in a super small town. But Aldi always had like some random food that I could like convince my mom to let me try. That was my favorite thing about Aldi growing up. She was spotted with a can of gasoline walking and chuckling to herself. That would be crazy. Because how hot it gets here, you cannot just be like pouring gasoline on anthills. I think it could start a fire, and I don't think you're supposed to just pour gasoline on the ground anyways anywhere, because I think that it contaminates the soil and you can get fined a lot of money for it. Wait, I gotta check this real quick. Somebody just messaged me and said, did I hear a loud bang? Somebody that lives in my neighborhood. Did you guys hear a loud bang? I don't think we did. I don't think we heard anything since the fireworks earlier. We didn't hear anything in the last few minutes. How do they know you're awake? They probably just... I have no idea. Maybe they're watching. Hi, neighbors. Everyone in the neighborhood hears her up all night. That would be crazy. I haven't had any noise complaints. Well, actually, they probably... I don't know. They probably know that I'm usually awake at night. All we heard in the last few... Dude, what if it happened during that? What if we missed it because we were listening to Tomater? Well, I mean, some of my neighbors know that I stream, and I stream at night most of the time. I mean, all they have to do is literally go to my YouTube channel. My neighbors have, like, my Instagram, so, I mean, like, I don't be like, hey, go follow my Twitch, go follow my YouTube. But if they saw, like, my YouTube, they would see when I was live. And if they follow my Twitch, they would get it, and they had notifications on, then they would get a notification that says I went live every night at 12 o'clock at night. You know, it's not that hard. It's not like when I first started streaming and like nobody knew my social media. She promotes her Instagram around the neighborhood, 2000s kid. Not to everybody, but to the person who messaged me, yes. Yes. They do. All of my neighbors don't have my Instagram. Hi, Grand Wizard. Dude, I got lip gloss on my cup and I don't like it. TJ, you're the guy in the complex. Somebody's like, hey, can I follow you on Instagram? And you're like, I don't do social media. You're like at the pool with your cooler. With the drinks outside the cooler. And like inside the cooler is also just hot drinks and there's no ice. And you're like at the pool and you meet some people and they're like, oh, this guy's cool. And they're like, oh, could we follow you on Instagram? Can we put some drinks in your cooler? And you're like, there's no ice in my cooler. And then they're like, can we follow you on Instagram? And you're like, I don't do social media. And they're like, oh, what do you do for work? And you're like, I'm gonna arrest you. Like, I don't know what you think people are going to find more weird. The fact that a few of my neighbors follow me on Instagram or the fact that you don't have any social media. I had to say something crazy at the end because of the build-up. I don't think that you actually do that, but I had to say something crazy at the end. I was like, I built it up too much. If I just say something silly, it's gonna mess it up. I'm gonna arrest you. Have you ever went to the pool at your where you live? Terrence, that sounds so sus without a backstory. Okay, the TJ just made it way worse. He did that one time just to take a look. And that one time, I was peeking at the pool from the gym. Jay, happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Jay. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Till 104. Then you won't want any more. I don't know why I ended with that. Should I redo it? Now I feel bad for lying. Oh, it's not actually your birthday? Okay, then I don't feel bad for the ending. You will never announce when it's your birthday here again. That sounds like a threat. Keep it between us, don't tell her. Pretty little baby. One tall shot of the guess what's, but it's December. Wait, is it December 18th? No, ma'am. How crazy would that be? I'm forbidden from telling you sorry. Dude, the officer here is forbidden to me. Dude, that guy don't hold a candle to this chat. He doesn't even have the ability to ban people. He just thinks he does. No, he holds a baton. Thank you for the gifted sub to Jay. Hype for the sub, hype for the sub, hype for the sub, hype for the sub. Thank you for getting the sub to Jay, TJ. Thank you for the sub. Arigato. Definitely not bribing him. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. It's December 4th. He DM'd you or what? Now the cops are bribing me. What information do I hold? Apparently your birthday. TJ, I think we just found you a lover in the chat. Jolly J-Ro in the chat. Jolly J-Ro in the chat. Waiting right here for you. They can be a little bit polygamy. Keep that Jolly MF away from me. I'll celebrate it on the 4th here for Watts. Look! We found some emotes. Oh. I was actually not expecting that. Hi, Hash, how are you? The amount of shit I posted in food that is pork, I swear at this point everything I post in there is pork, and he wants a bite. I don't think he realizes that it's pork, or he's just saying that it looks good. My day is sad today. Why is your day sad? Why did you direct their attention to me? Because you needed a little bit of attention. Mommy? Yes. Good. I just saw the new movie. It was pretty good. Wait, has anybody seen the new Spider-Man movie? I heard it was not that great. I heard that it was like... Superman. Wait, what did I say? Did I say Spider-Man? Did I say Spider-Man? Yes. Oh. Yeah, the new Superman movie. My neck hurts and my girlfriend is calling me old because I'm 29. Wait, so why are you sad? It sounds like you need to stretch more. And then if your girlfriend's just joking with you, that's fine. Like, hee hee ha ha. Ah, you're so old. But if your girlfriend's actually, like, being mean to you, then don't dig her anymore. Wait, TJ, you saw it? My girlfriend called me old, that's why. I mean, if she wants to grow old with you, then she should be fine with you getting older. I think every birthday is a blessing, and I'm happy to be here, so. I don't think I've ever watched a Superman movie. Well, I was just saying because you said yes on the comment before that. Tomato, potato, same guy. This guy's upset his girlfriend is being silly. Meanwhile, I'm dying alone. I think sometimes it would be better to be alone than to be in the presence of the wrong person. You want to have good company. Not somebody you hate being around. I said yes to you saying spider. Okay. Wait, but so nobody in this chat has watched it? I heard that it was like apparently like the producer guy who directed it, the producer and the director, it's just like an ADHD like pudding. Like there will literally be like two people having a conversation like in the living room, and there's like a random like there's like just random fighting and like dying going on outside in the streets, like while like the super serious conversation that you're supposed to be paying attention to is on. It's like like right outside the door. Oh, you saw it and you loved it. Wait, is that true though? Is there like a lot going on at the same time? I just heard a lot of people online were saying that it was just like a vomit of things going on the whole movie at the same time. It wasn't reviews. It's just like people who were like, "Hey, I saw this new movie today." It's not. I didn't look up the reviews. I don't care enough to. I probably won't watch it until it's not in theaters anymore. If I do watch it. You don't know how social media works because you don't have any of it, TJ, so you can't even speak on it. Like, if you log onto Twitter, like, the top thing of the day is just automatically on your front page. That part you're talking about was awesome. It's showing you what their world is like, introducing you to their reality. Okay. Don't care enough to look at reviews. I don't believe you, miss. I don't look at the reviews for everything that's in existence. And I definitely don't look at the movie reviews unless it's a movie I'm planning on going to see. It just came up because it was a trending topic the day it came out. I do love a good review for a restaurant. No, now Miss is trying to trigger me because I do not do Yelp reviews. I'm making a petition to ban reviews. Okay, you're not gonna get anywhere with that. I do think that nowadays, especially like in the last 2 years, not so much on restaurants, but on repair shops, like car, like oil change places, like any kind of like home repair, like let's say like AC, like like pest control. There are so many people who have like it's almost like buying followers, but they like buy reviews online. I haven't seen it in restaurants at all yet, but unless it's just like restaurants like inviting influencers to come eat at their restaurant and then people come that way. But like certain companies will have like 20,000 reviews and they're all like, yeah, like they're all, it's just like you can tell when somebody's Twitch chat has bots in it. Like where almost all the messages are the same, but just like some of them are a hair different just to make you be like, oh, maybe this is right. Nobody experiences things organically because of them. I think I experience organically. I will say, like, something that I like about it is about food places is that I can see what the portion sizes are so that I know how much I want to order. Because some places be having like a burger for an insane amount of money and it's just like a slider. And so like I would rather get something other than that if the burger is going to be a slider size for $30, you know? That might have been a little dramatic. $30 is dramatic. Wait, so you saw it twice in a row? No, it's actually made me, like, it's ruined my day before, multiple times. Hi, Say. Or, like, if a place has very large portions, I wouldn't, like, and I was planning on ordering an appetizer because I'm really hungry, I'll be like, no, like, I just know what I want when I get there, and then I can just order, and then I'm not gonna get an appetizer because I know that my plate's gonna be, like, plenty of food. What's going on tonight? It's crazy in here. We're yelling about everything. Yes, twice in a row, and it was entertaining both times. Okay, I might actually watch it since you're recommending it. Still hasn't watched my movie, though. Sleeper. Your movie had bad reviews. You didn't even watch it. You didn't even watch it, and you didn't read any reviews about it. And if you did, you would have been like, Rotten Tomatoes, sign me up. I'm watching it right now. Right now, I'm popping down on the couch and I'm watching it. The only way any of us are going to watch Tombstone is against our will. It's so good. So I don't even care. You guys don't have to watch it. You guys can just be sad that you never saw it. Hey, guess what, Juju? I don't regret ruining your YouTube For You page. Built that brick by brick. You're welcome. Enjoy it. Where are you from? I live in Texas. Strange, just prime for sub. Don't worry, I'll get you back. I'm not clicking no links that you're gonna try and send me. At all. I'm not gonna click any of them. Guys, my leg's so sore. I feel like I need to stretch it. It feels so good. I love when my legs are sore. Like, I hate it, but I love it. Like, it makes me feel like I did a good workout, you know? I gotta get a desk treadmill. I have to. It would be such a game changer. I do not have a termite foot. That actually is so rude. My foot is not swollen. But I do still have blisters. From the bites. I'm not playing any games tonight. Do you guys want to see one of them? Hydrate. Cheers for the Hydrate Hawk. Okay, if you don't want to see, close your eyes for 2 seconds. I'm going to show it and I'm going to count down, okay? This is one of the this is where the ants bit me, where the fire ants bit me. This is what the bites look like. Okay? And I've just been like leaving them alone and not bothering them because that's what online it says to do so that you don't get an infection. So while I was at the gym, I put Band-Aids on them so that they wouldn't be like open air to the gym air. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is what they look like. They're like the size of a dime. But they're just like welts. I don't know how well that showed up. That's not bad. But that's all. I don't only have one. I have like multiple of them. This is the best they've looked, so I'm happy about it. I really know some people don't like seeing stuff like that, so that's why I did a countdown so people could look away if they didn't want to see it. Nasty bites. I never want to. I just still don't get it because I've gotten bit by them before. Maybe not the exact same ones. I don't know, but I've gotten bit by fire ants like a couple times before, and I never had an experience like that. It's just crazy. Yeah, and then like on top of that, I got bit by freaking mosquitoes. So then I don't know. I was like, I'm not gonna survive this. The second day, I was like, I'm not gonna survive this. Like, I really didn't think I was. TJ, thank you for the gifted sub. Hype for the sub. Hype for the sub. Hype for the sub. Hype for the sub. Thank you, TJ, for gifting a sub to Hawk. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, so I don't really know. I mean, obviously not stepping on an anthill, like, could help, but sometimes they're very tiny. Like, this was not a big anthill. Thank goodness, because I think you can actually die from if you, like, get in too big of an anthill. Like, they will literally just sting you to death. Luckily, I stepped on a small one. That's why I didn't see it, because I was paying attention, trying to make sure that I didn't step on any. Not an Uncle Hill, an Ant Hill. Hello. Yeah. Wait, Myth, why are you shocked I managed to count down from 5? Guys, I'm gonna have to go pee here in a second. Because I drink so much freaking water. I drink this whole bottle, and I drink half of my, my water bottle. Girls don't pee, they do. I pee a lot. If the girls that you don't know, they don't pee, they don't drink enough water, and they need more water. So that they can stay hydrated and their skin stays plump. Because if you don't drink enough water, then your skin gets dry and it starts crusting, and then you, it's bad. You don't want to know. Honey spilled his juice. He ruined everything. Okay? You can ask the flowers. I really wanted to make sure that I peed as soon as I had to. Because I drink so much water that I want to be able to go pee one more time before I go to bed. So that I don't, like, wake up in the middle of my, like, deep sleep to have to go pee. Wash your hands. I did! Smell them. The sound effect was probably not necessary to you, but it was necessary to me. They smelled like pee? No, they didn't. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Guys, wait, I was gonna tell you guys. So I got my birthday present from Sephora, and they sent me, which I guess it was just a little weird, but it's fine. I mean, I'm happy about it. But so they sent me my birthday present, and then the foundation that I buy, that I have bought before, they sent me like samples of it. So maybe they knew that I liked it. This was not my birthday present. I got to pick my birthday present, which was I did like a keratin like hair treatment thing. It's complicated. You guys wouldn't have any idea. But anyways, they gave me like actual little, they're 3 different shades, but they have foundation in them. Like just a couple pumps in each little thingy, but they gave me 3 different shades. Oh, actually, yeah. They gave me 50. They gave me fair, light, and rosy light. I'm guessing that I will be the 110. That's my guess. That one's a little yellow. I'm feeling a little better. Additivity, dude. These are literally samples. You can't even buy them. There's so many ingredients in this. This one? Absolutely not. Get out of here. Oh, and then they sent me this too. This is also a treatment mask. I used to love this one. I used to get this one at Sephora. And then they sent me this little Dior, which I actually really like this scent. They sent me this Dior sample perfume. I've never had the full size of it. I've only had the minis. Sometimes I feel like the full size isn't as good as the minis. I feel like they try and sell you on the minis and then you get the full size and you're like, what is this? But I do like this one, the Miss Dior. Perfect? That is not perfect. Yeah, that's what Sephora gave me for my birthday. My neck still hurts. Wait, what did you do when you left? Did you do something to improve your neck or no? That one has vinegar in it. It's water with apple cider vinegar. So it has a little bit of the, wait, can somebody please tell me? So inside of apple cider vinegar, there is something called the mother, but it also has another name and I hate the name. What is it called? It's not just called the mother. What is the blob of goop that's inside of apple cider vinegar called? Can anybody think of it? It's a really gross word. Wait, I need cube. Yeah, that's it. Noggin. Did you Google it or did you know? I never know how it's pronounced. Is it Scooby? Or Scabi? Yes, it's in kombucha. It's a little bit different, but it's basically the same. And that's why kombucha is good for you too. That word isn't gross. It is gross to me. I don't know. It's an acronym. She must have been afraid of Scooby as a kid. Dude, honestly, Scooby-Doo did scare me a little bit as a kid, so I might have some pent-up trauma. No need to air it out online, okay? I get to get honey and cook. Not shawarma. Symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. Okay, you guys are gonna tell me that's not a gross word. Symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. How many times are you gonna use that lip balm? I don't know. It has cayenne pepper in it, and it makes my lips feel spicy, and I kind of like it. Anyways, nothing wrong with a little bacteria and yeast. Okay, to each their own. At least Hane has a future working at a crematorium with how dry and burnt that chicken he posted is. Symbiotic mixture of bacteria and yeast. Forget I said that. Wait. He posted food, not today. I think it was from a while back that Myth's talking about. Thankfully. Hey, be nice. Oh, I didn't see that he posted it in general. Wait, when did he post it? Was it recently? I totally didn't see it at all. I don't even know. Okay. But wait, why would he need to work at the crematorium because of his chicken being burnt? Not this week, I think. Okay. He's got a future employment there, but you don't eat the people. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that. I have some videos that I edited. I need to post them already. I wouldn't eat that dry chicken either, but that doesn't mean anything. I gotta go back and find it. Myth, you should find the photo. It was 10 days ago. Wait, you should post it and say this is what I had for dinner, and see what he says. See if he's like, excuse me, that's my dinner. Nah. I just wonder if he would notice. I'd mirror it just to mess with him. That's crazy. Put a random person in the background since he doesn't know what you look like. Make him think it's you. How crazy. He knows what he looks like. He doesn't know what none of you guys know what Myth looks like from his dreams. Okay. My go-to is to post food with pork in it and him say yum and react with a crown. It's just because you're eating food that looks relatively healthy. He doesn't know what it is. Or do you usually say pork? I do know what Myth looks like. How? I have his yearbook photo? No, you don't. That's crazy. No, but it's obvious what pork looks like. Not to everyone. I don't think he cooks much, so he might not know. I saw him in dreams. Honey picked me up on the way. Well, you never took a yearbook photo ever? We don't do that whole yearbook thing. Wait, what do you guys do? I'm not in my senior yearbook. You didn't want to be or what? I can still see the Jim Honey post of the guy flying in the sky with his arms out asking why I was running. That was actually so good. That actually was so good. I was literally belly laughing. All that I said was that I think that you might miss seeing him in his dreams. All that you said? I forgot the date for the pictures and didn't want to reschedule. Man. I'm also the guy who strategically positioned himself in the formal group photo to not be visible. You think I can't find a way to hide out of a yearbook? Dude, I feel like you would get in the back and like hunch down and then wait, like see if you could get away with not even doing it. That was all you needed to say? Yeah, that was all that I needed to say. And I think you were fine with it. Meow. Hi, alligator. That's crazy that you didn't reschedule. You're just like not pictured. English only, please. I'm sorry. Can't be asked to translate that, but... Wait, was it bad? Yeah, that OMG, you won't stop, and did you tell him to message me was because I was cool with it? It was fine. You're fine. Good morning, good morning. I hope that you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while, but you look lovely today. Thank you. Best regards. You brighten up this rainy day. Best regards. Thank you. I read that before. Well, thank you for writing it again. Thank you. Oh, you wrote that but in Polish, but I don't know Polish. So that's the issue, because you could have said something really bad, so we just kind of had to delete it because we don't have time to translate it. And if you had said something really bad, we wouldn't have wanted to leave it for the amount of time that it would have taken to translate it. Sure, I understand. Okay, good. That's probably why, though, yeah. That makes sense. So he's a slacker, but in a good way? Maybe. I guess you could say that. This is my first time on your stream. Wait, you said you hadn't been here in a while. I live in Texas. You're confusing me. I thought you've been here before, but that's okay. We still welcome you. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna have to take a Benadryl soon. The freaking bites on my leg are starting to itch. Which is just like gross, but it's like all I can think about right now. Your chair pillow is backwards. It's not backwards, it's upside down. It's right side wrong. Just don't scratch them. I'm trying not to. The warts, it's not a wart, but they're blisters. Also a cute headband. Thank you. I know she'll jump us if one of us don't say it. Warts, blisters. Warts and blisters are not the same thing. Warts you have to freeze or take off with acid or get them cut off, kind of like a mole. I don't know if you can like burn moles off. Either way, a blister just fills with water and then that protects you from getting infection into the blister. And then when the blister pops, it's kind of like a little open wound, but cute scalp, by the way. Thank you. Oh, never do that again. You don't like when I adjust the chair with my arms like that? What's wrong with it? That's crazy. People used to always say that like warts came from frogs or whatever, that you could get warts from frogs, but I played with frogs like all growing up and I never got any. So I think that was like a myth for the most part. You can't get warts from frogs? Yeah, but I never got any. Because you were a frog yourself. I think I was immune to the frog, to the swamp. You're just getting yours now? These are not warts, these are blisters. Because I got bit by fire ants. Be nice to me. It's not like I did something crazy. Termite foot? Be nice! That is so rude. Like termite foot? That's crazy. I do have some hydrocortisone cream, but I don't think it's gonna work that well. But I will put a little bit on. Just to say that I did. And if it works, then it'll be good. That sounds ridiculous. I laugh every time you say it. Well, what else is ridiculous is, one of my cousins had termite foot. Wait, one of your cousins got bit by fire ants? Or what? I don't know what kind of ants they were, but they were red. Okay. I don't think they have to be fire ants just because they're red, but they probably were. Which sucks. I don't know what kind of ants they were, but they were red. And your cousin got bit by them? It was when we were camping for the first time. We were like 10. Oh, okay. So it wasn't recently. Guys, I can't wait to do the coconut with you guys. I haven't had a coconut on stream in years, like since probably like 2019. I freaking hammered that thing to death. Do you guys remember that? A coconut. Like a real coconut. You're doing it again? Well, I think I know how to open it this time, but I do have another coconut. What do you do to a coconut? You open it and you drink the coconut water. And then you can eat the coconut. My last one wasn't that good, so I hope this one's better. No way, you know how to open it the right way? I've learned a lot since back then. You can make TJ a coconut bra to wear next time he streams. I only have, oh, I guess I could cut it in half. That would actually be pretty fire. But I would have to like customize the size because he's very broad backed. I just googled fire ant bites and it does look like yours, yeah. That seems excessive. Hi, Screamfire. Yeah, no, it's definitely fire ant. I just don't know if it was like a different kind. Broad backed is a crazy description. I don't know how to describe it other than the fact that you broke the backpack that carried my plushie. That's what I mean by broad back. I don't know the dance, I'm sorry. My back wasn't the reason for that. It was like a mixture of your back and shoulders, right? I told you guys not to put that thing on you. I needed you to know how much like wind it picks up whenever you're like walking around with it because it was like blowing me over. It was picking up so much wind. I like your hairstyle. Thank you. It was a cheap bag. That's true too. You're lower to the ground, so that's why the wind was blowing you around. Nah, you still felt it too, I think. It was crazy the amount of people that like carrying this around. Like they were like, ah, it's Pickle Rick. Like so many people. It was such a like, if you were carrying that thing, like you were getting attention. Oh, the wind was coming from TJ. That's interesting. Sorry to bother you, but do you know where I can find a chess table that comes with a queen like you? That's actually a pretty good one. I don't think I've heard that one before. That is disturbing. The wind is coming from DJ. He's literally gonna leave and never come back here again. Like, actually. I don't know why I still show up. Yeah, you do. You like it here a little bit. Okay, I need more of the cream on this foot. I actually don't think I'd heard that pickup line before. Honey! Not that foot, the other one. Not my right foot, my left one. Because I have bug bites too from being outside in Texas. Honey, what is that? The worm? Guys, how did you get that? Is that somebody random's emo? It won't let me see. Whose emo is that? That's crazy. Random sub emo? Okay. I figured so. I don't know how I don't get bit like that. Guys, that was my stomach. That sounded crazy. I didn't eat like a big dinner. I'm gonna be so hungry in the morning. Earthquake warning? I thought that was a Loch Ness monster outside my window. Dude, I didn't eat like a big dinner because I don't know why. I just wasn't that hungry. I'm gonna be so hungry tomorrow. I think that's why I'm already thinking about like the coconut. That was an interesting stomach noise. I haven't heard that one before, but you guys heard it, right? It like rattled. I wish that was my stomach. I love my stomach growling. It sounded like a door stop. It really did. When you flick it and it's like ding, that's really what it sounded like. Dude, did something in my stomach, did like my appendix just rupture or something? It really did sound like that. Or like if a balloon were to pop in your stomach, that's what it sounded like. How was your day? My day was good. How was your day, honey? Didn't have dinner this night. Wait, what did you guys have for dinner? I had dinner. It was just a really small dinner. I kind of ate early. I honestly should have ate something when I first got on, but it's definitely too late now. I had dinner, just a small dinner, honey. Because I don't need a big dinner every night, you know? Sometimes I need like a small dinner. A donut and milk was my dinner. That's because my lunch was a triple meat bacon cheeseburger meal. See, it's all about the balance. I had French toast and eggs. I actually haven't been eating that many eggs. I don't know what's gotten into me. I think she took the lizard and I did not eat a lizard. In a big bowl of berries and grapes, too much sugar. Wait, are you like passed out because of all the sugar? You haven't had eggs? Who are you? And what have you done with Lexi? Yeah, I just haven't been eating them. What if that's why I'm tired? I need eggs to function. She looks like she eats lizards. I don't know what that means. The lizard you photographed? Yeah, it's still doing fine. I haven't eaten it. That's crazy. That would be insane if like a group of people willingly let termites bite them to see what would happen. I think I burnt myself out on the eggs though for a bit, so we'll definitely revisit it. But for now, I'm just a little burnt out. I worked out outside in the heat after working 5 hours overtime on my day off, so I need lots of carbs. Yeah, that sounds like you do. For sure. Especially if you were wearing like all your equipment and stuff, that has to be so freaking heavy. Honey, what are you gonna have for dinner? Or what are you having for... Yeah, what are you gonna have for dinner today? Indians and Chinese have a lot of famous dish called lizards. Oh, really? I don't think I knew that. I mean, I've probably seen that word, but I didn't know. Two Hot Pockets sound amazing. Are you serious? Right now you would eat a Hot Pocket? Dude, now I'm concerned that I'm gonna be so hungry. I'm gonna wake up hungry instead of having to pee. One of your eyes? What about it? Last night's popular food? Open your eyes. One of your eyes? Dude, I'm only gonna be on until we hit 2 hours and then I'm gonna go to sleep. So for 3 more minutes. Yeah. Wait, but that's such a good meal though, Myth. Like, it's so good. I feel like you could eat it, and I feel like probably every place does it a little bit differently than each other. Wait, did Hani say what he had for dinner or no? Because I don't have an opinion. Do whatever makes you happy. That's what I think. Yeah, I'm ready to see everyone in their dreams. We will be doing a coconut soon. I'm glad that I have it in the fridge so it'll be cold. Hopefully it's more yummy than the last one that we did years ago, because that one was just absolutely terrible. I don't know how else to describe it, but I did not enjoy it. My dinner is popular food. Yeah, but what was your dinner? I would like to go ahead and say one more time, thank you to Arple Juice for the sub, and thank you TJ for gifting a sub to Hawk, and for gifting a sub to J Scott. Sounds like you're planning to be the next Freddy Krueger with all that dream stuff. That's crazy. That would be so insane. She's planning on running. Better have the Benadryl now. It's actually upstairs today, so I can't do it yet. Yes, it is shakshuka. Alright, yes. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Arple, for the subs. Yeah, I actually made shakshuka on my YouTube, honey, before, like 6 months. Watching her try and function like this is funny. It's so bad. She's just waddling. I'm so sleepy. Dude, that's why I think I have like narcolepsy, because it just goes from like 0 to 100 so fast. Honey, I'll send it. I did do it though. Okay. Better not have Benadryl then. I probably should, just in case for the itching on my feet so I can actually sleep. Getting 1 year older? No, it's been like this for probably like the last 3 years. I don't get enough sleep. That's probably really the end of it, but we shall see. Good night, guys. Thank you for being here. Hopefully I can get some good rest tonight. Good night, guys. Till next time. Nobody's seeing me in my dream at all. I'm having my own dream just to myself. None of you guys are invited. None of you guys are invited. Bye. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for subbing. I appreciate you guys. You guys